Alright, y'all, it's SB24. Major League Baseball the show. Trying to go for my 17th win against the Angels. We're leading the division by 11 games. So, basically, we're in the playoffs. We're just trying to get the best lineup out there. Best pitchers out there to get it done. So, let's do it. Go for win number 17.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Do it, y'all.
And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Angels, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Fouled back. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And he lays off for ball 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Again a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Realmuto. And he makes the throw to first. Simmons is retired, and there's one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined, and an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs, and when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
See, that's going with the umpire's zone, not yourself. You got to trust that he's going to adjust. Even if he missed the pitch before, he's going to stay within himself. That swing was a result of the last pitch.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Into the box, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
You got 2 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Angels are gone in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Now at the plate, Chris Carter. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Michael Conforto. He's had to learn how to play on the corners. He was a center fielder in college, but now playing on the corners, he's had to learn all the angles. But it looked like he caught on quick.
Trace Thompson digs in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Now at the plate, Trevor Plouffe. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
There we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good curveball. Strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Vogt will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Strike one right here, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Shaw takes it in. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in.
Oh, what are you
shoots
doing?
His first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Coming to the plate now, Matt Shoemaker. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Matt Shoemaker goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Oh, and 1, here it comes. To short.
Double play.
There's one. Relay to first
Yes.
in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Sean Brown. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Brown.
Hey, get a good one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And on one pitch, he's retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Cron comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, one away, one away.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope,
Oh,
Just missing
what?
here. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Skied into straightaway right. Jankowski's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Angels, right fielder Chris Carter.
Hey, get ahead of him right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Wow.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he falls
Oh,
behind
you
3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Come on, man.
3-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
You can get out of this now. Yeah.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trace Thompson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Got 2 here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jankowski ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor Plouffe.
Get ahead right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball, back to back. You talk about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Come on,
around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
In now, Carlos Perez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes this one high, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Come on,
no
man. I didn't
on
even
that
get
one.
the
2
pitch
balls
there.
and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
This one's flared out toward left.
Come up,
and
Thorne.
That's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
After that single, now we're first and third. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides it.
The pitcher, number 52, Matt
Stepping
Shoemaker.
in now, Matt Shoemaker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Yes.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, now we got 2.
Let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's a strike,
and he lays
mate.
off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher.
That's a strike,
He's trying to
man.
get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time
now,
to
now I'm 3-0 because you can't call a strike,
3-0
man.
now.
I don't understand that.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Ready for another shot now. C.J. Cron. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Come on, let's go away.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times
did not pitch the ball there, man.
5 straight
I don't get
balls
it.
to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Got him.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Sean
pitcher,
Brown.
number 44, Sean Brown.
Need you right here, one time.
Now a bunt attempt here. Perez is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Popped it up.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Mike Trout.
Got me over here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Matt, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in once again, Chris Carter. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
A sinker for.
Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jankowski ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head.
Strike zone. Now it's in the strike zone
for an easy double.
Pitch
That's
was
one of
all
those
the way out
solid
the
hits
strike
that
zone, goes
you don't
right
even
into the
feel
strike
coming
zone.
off the bat.
The batter, left fielder, Trace Thompson.
Trace Thompson digs in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Here we got
1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Jankowski has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Ready once again, Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Trevor Plouffe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Perez.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, come on now.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Cal Burns will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Brock.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Brown. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Galvis onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Boom. Will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
C.J. Cron.
Lays off 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Mike Trout. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Ready with another 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
All in all. Good game, all in all.
Jerry Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Jerry Familia.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 2-0 finish today. Sean Brown earns a league best 17th victory, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jerry Familia hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Till next time we go for number 18. It's SB24 signing off.